Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. And guess where I'm at? Montana. Yes, I took the leap and here I am, right in front of me. And on my way flying here, I thought this was a bad idea. You know, spending over $2,000 just to get here. And then I'll be staying here eating foods and pumping the gas tanks and everything's probably gonna be around like 2,600. And on my way here, I keep on wondering why on earth did I do this? Did I make the decision to go here? But then I've got here like 3 hours ago. Got my hotel. Went to the store, get water, some sunscreens, and I couldn't find bear spray. They all out of the store. But they do have rental places. But I went to my hotel and the lady at the front desk, she was so nice. She gave me one. It was like guests that left them there because they had no use for them. So she gave me one. She was really nice. Anyway, I decided that I'm gonna drive to the mountain, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've made here. Once I got here, it's beyond what I imagined. Like it's so gorgeous, and I'm not even on the park yet. Like I'm driving on the road and seeing, what is it called? Middle Fork Flathead River. It's like you're driving on this highway and there's the river on the side. You can see, you can see the waters, and it's like it just feels so magical. Something you would see in Lord of the Ring. That sort of thing, that sort of place, and it's beautiful. Even though, driving around the city, town, feels kind of a little odd, like different, and it's just people vibe. Maybe it's just different culture, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. But when I got on the road, driving through like all the farms with all the horses and like goat, cows, it was just right. It felt right. It felt like I've been wanting to go here for a very, very long time. Something I could not find in North Carolina or Vietnam. It just make me feel so peaceful. And this is what I came here for. I came here to hoping that I'll find peace within myself and stop acting so recklessly and just live life a little slower, and just to try to appreciate every single minute, second we have here on Earth, and going out here worth the drive. Like I'm literally parking right next to a highway right now. You can hear the car running back and forth, driving back and forth. Like I'm on the highway, looking at the mountain, and I wish I could take a picture of like the river down there. That would be great. But it's in the middle of the highway, so I can't. but it's beautiful. And before I got here, I was so afraid. I was really, really afraid. And even when I got out the airport here, it was like a lot of people. A lot of people. And they were all white. This is probably gotta be the whitest place I've ever been. Everyone was white. And I walked out there and everyone was looking at me. And I almost had like a panic attack. Because I cannot help it. I cannot help but to think of what people think of me. Or anything like that. And yeah, I just couldn't help it. Like on my way here, it just felt like an oddball. Like I'm just that different kid. It just reminded me of high school. Of all 3 years in high school. Where I never felt at home, or it just felt like I'm a loner. And it just reminded me of all of that experience that I went through back in the day in high school. And it haunted me until now. And going here is like me facing my old fear, facing my limited belief in myself. And it's something different, especially because I'm going by myself, all alone, out here. And I just hope that I won't get snagged by a bear. That's all I'm praying for. Because I'll be hiking tomorrow by myself, and the day after. And I just hope that I'll make it back home alive. And I was so afraid to go here. I was really, really afraid to go here. Because this is not something I would do. Not something I would normally do. And here I am. Just trying to face my worst fear. One of my worst. And it's not as bad as I thought. Really. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Still, I'm trying to justify my reason to come here. Because this is just something totally out of my comfort zone. And I'm just afraid. I keep on telling myself that the unknown in front of me, whatever in front of me, is dangerous, is scary, it's life-threatening. But here I am. Here I am facing it. And it is really not as bad as I thought it would be. Really. Really. It is not as bad as I thought. Like all of the things that I imagined, all of the worst case scenario that I made up inside my head, everything, none of it came to reality. And I have this tendency to think of the worst case scenario, and I live it. I let it play out inside my head, and I live it, and I feel it. And then here I am, facing it, and none of it come to reality. Nothing turned out as bad as I thought. And I'm sure that's go with everything else in life. Sometimes you just gotta take the leap of faith. And even if it scare you. But if you can't stop thinking about it, then just do it. Do it scared. Do it afraid. Because you never know what will come out on the other side. Thank you for listening. I really got to go because it's getting a little late. And I'll keep you up to date on the next episode. Thank you for listening now. See you on the next one.